Handcrafted, quality, local-made items at a clearance price. That has your attention, doesn't it? Even crafty kids are in on this. Joining me with details, we have Shyle with Merchants and Makers, along with Courtney and Rachel. Good morning. Thanks so much for being here with us.
Good morning.
Oh, that was in unison. All right. I like that you guys made it easy. I mean, we both put your name to Courtney. I love that. Rachel, Shyle will work on it, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So let's go ahead before we get to what everybody does for their business. Let's talk about this Merchants and Makers.
Yeah, so this Saturday, we are going to be having a clearance market from 10 to 2 at Trillium Events in Spring Lake. So Merchants and Makers is a great collection of local makers who have fantastic products. We have some examples here, homemade bath items, home goods, jewelry, clothing, all kinds of great things. And so they'll all be bringing their items to the Trillium. We have 55 local makers, and this is a very special sale. It's our first clearance market, and as far as we know, the only clearance market we're planning on for the year. So it's a great time to come and get items that maybe people are clearancing out from last season or last year, products that they might not be making again. And then some people are just going to have 15% off their whole booth or 50% off their whole booth. So it's a great chance to check out all the different items and get them for a really good price.
Absolutely. Rachel, tell us a little bit about your business. What is the name of it and what is it that you do?
It is Dutch Touch Growers, and we have a subsidiary called Great Lakes Hops. And this is the first time we're going to be bringing hops along with us. And as you can see, we have some cans here that are actually hop cone pellets. They've been pelletized and put in a can, and we'll be offering those as well. There are new proprietary hops that we've bred ourselves.
That's really neat. That's really a big business right now. Obviously, we love our beer here in Michigan. That's very cool. And then the succulents, is this yours as well?
The succulents, yes. I've been growing those for approximately 10 years. And until the fairy gardens became popular, it was very hard to push them. And they're very easy to grow. I understand that you have trouble with them.
Struggle, yes.
Yeah, it's usually you just leave them alone. They seem to do very well if you don't baby them. And they do like light, but they grow very well under artificial lighting. So,
where were you like 2 years ago when we had this big, beautiful display on our set, and I managed to kill that one off. But that's really cool. And then you replanted all those cute, you find vintage items and all sorts of things.
We do, and that's what we're featuring. We're going to bring all sorts of different containers for people to pick. We'll bring plugs here. That's what these are called, plugs. And they can do it themselves. We'll even have a little bag of dirt. And we'll have a few that are already planted so that they can kind of see how it goes. Or they're a little nervous about planting their own. And then we're going to feature our little owl Saturday.
Those are cute.
For a very large discount. So.
Fantastic. All right, Courtney. Whichever Courtney wants to go first, tell us a little about your business.
Good morning. So I'm Courtney Valor, and this is Courtney Wierzbicki, and we actually met in architectural design studio. And we, once we graduated from school, still wanted to design and make things together. So we started slinging concrete in the garage and came up with some different home goods and desk goods and that type of thing. And now we travel around and do art fairs, and Merchants and Makers has been one of our greatest experiences and greatest collectives that we've been a part of.
Right, and so you actually work together with Rachel though, and because this is one of your succulents, right? Or is this a succulent or a cactus? What is this?
All cactus are succulents.
I learned something today. And then so you guys work together. What a great collaboration. Awesome. Okay, and then do you guys have like a shop, or is it more Etsy, Merchants and Makers kind of thing?
It's more the craft show basis and Merchants and Makers, but we do have a website that we're hoping to get a store on soon, but you can find us on that at courtandco18.com.
Perfect. We'll get the link to these on fox17morningmix.com later. Kids, how are they involved with this one real quick?
We have some kid entrepreneurs. So we have a room with just kid entrepreneurs. So they make like different little tassel wall hangings, and we had someone who made unicorn headbands last time. So we have a girl who's making cotton or hot cocoa, like little hot cocoa packets. And so it's kids who want to have their own business someday. Some of them are as young as 9, some of them are a little bit older, 12, and so they're making a product and selling it. So we'll have a kid entrepreneur room where you can come and support kids as well who are getting into this homemakers world.
Great. Well, thank you so much, and best of luck to all of you. You guys have wonderful products. Merchants and Makers, March 14th, 10 to 2. It's a clearance market at the Trillium Events in Spring Lake. Once again, we'll get all the details coming up on fox17morningmix.com. Go to merchantsandmakers.com for more details. Find them on Facebook and Instagram.